Hello everybody, welcome back to EAFC 24. We got ourselves the Team of the Year voting available now for you guys to vote. Sorry, I just woke up, but in any case, yeah, for this video we're going to be selecting our EAFC Team of the Year, and we're about to select the top 11. This is not really... Okay, well, here's the thing, right? This is what I think is going to be realistically the Team of the Year. This is my realistic take, right? And some of them are pretty much my take on who's going to be Team of the Year, but of course, it's going to be some discussion on which one deserves it or which one doesn't or stuff like that. Realistically, there's a lot of opinions, whether it be like football related or like IRL or FIFA, or in this case, EAFC related, in regards to how well they will play in game. So we're taking that into account as well. So we'll see if this one wins. So this is pretty much my prediction on who's going to win Team of the Year rather than who I think is going to win Team of the Year, right? So, or who at the very least I think who deserves it, right? So let's start with goalkeepers, right? So when you talk about goalkeepers, right, we're talking about some of the best ones that you can possibly get out of this game. And of course, you know, you also want to think also outside where, you know, in the IRL world, who's the better goalkeeper and stuff like that. If you want to know my opinion a little bit, I think it's between Ter Stegen and Alisson Becker. And, you know, obviously, you know, have Mainan and players like those, like, you know, Kobo had a little breakout season last year. Mainan has been consistently really good. But I think Ter Stegen and Alisson have maintained themselves to be like the top goalkeepers as it stands. And of course, in EAFC, you know, these two players are generally still pretty good goalkeepers, anyways, other than Mainan and stuff like that, or All Black. But we're gonna take Alisson for this occasion. We're gonna take Alisson as our goalkeeper to start off with. All right, now we're going into defenders, right? And this is a bit more interesting, considering that there's a lot of options. We have, you know, Saliba, Trent, you know, you even got some breakout ones like Grimaldo. You have some like Kim and Jay, Benacer Hernandez, yada yada yada, right? So here's what I think. Of course, number one, if we go down here, we should see him. Where is he? Wait, where is... There he is, Van Dijk, right? Van Dijk is clear cut number one. He's likely going to make Team of the Year. Pretty much full bar. I guarantee you that Trent will make Team of the Year as well, and for good reason. You know, he's generally still had a really good season, a really good year rather. He's still one of the better right backs right now, and you know, I heard that he's out for a couple weeks now, so Liverpool's gonna have to suffer pretty badly on that. Also with the loss of, you know, Mo Salah and stuff like that, so that right side is pretty much done. But now with the discussion, the other center back and left back. Well, left back is kind of obvious as well. It's going to be Theo, right? Theo Hernandez, consistently always great. And in EAFC, he's constantly a meta player, so no question about that. As for the center back, the other center back is a bit more contentious. Many people would say Saliba. Some might say Marquinhos. Some will even say Kim and Jay. You know, it's a pretty contentious spot. If you were to ask me, though, if you were to ask me who would probably be more deserving of that, you know, some people are pointing out Ruben Diaz. I think Ruben Diaz has been still like consistent with his defending, but I think he's played less games, if that's correct. I'm not sure. I haven't really, you know, when I watch Man City games, I usually don't put them on because usually they win. So unless it's like a really tight game or like a really tough opponent, that's when I usually put them. But you know, I guess that's kind of a plus for them, because, you know, when they're defending really well, you don't really focus on that aspect. You mostly focus on like, oh yeah, how they're gonna score, and because you know the defense is gonna cover like crazy. So that's a good contention for Ruben Diaz or even John Stones, you know. So that's pretty plus on them. But if we're talking about breakouts, Kim and Jay is the biggest breakout of last year. Of course, winning with Napoli, he was a really key player in that defense. And now with Bayern Munich, he's become, you know, still one of their better defenders. Saliba also had a really big season last year. Of course, I still believe that if Saliba have not gotten injured, Arsenal probably could have made that last push to win the Premier League. But yeah, it's a really tough choice. If I were to pick and choose, This is where my opinion comes in. I'm putting Kim and Jae in there. Kim and Jae, just one of the good center backs, I think. So he's my team of the year. And I'm not gonna be disappointed if he doesn't make team of the year and say like, you know, Saliba makes it or Ruben Diaz or anybody else. But at the very least, an honorable mention would be nice. You know, that at the very least, right? All right, now we got ourselves the midfielders. This is where it gets a bit more interesting because there's plenty of midfielders in here. But I think the more contentious spot would be, you know, the third one, because I already got two of these into mind, right? Kevin De Bruyne and Rodri. These two guys are probably the main reason why Man City is, you know, still one of the top teams, especially Rodri right now, with De Bruyne being injured. Well, he's back, but like, you know, getting back into it. But once he comes back, he's still going to be a monster. Rodri, however, has maintained that midfield, and he sustained it. And when push comes to shove, he'll show up and he will score that huge goal to put them up. You know, he's done that multiple times. He's been the big backbone of the Man City midfield. So of course he's deserved of a team of the year. Kevin De Bruyne is always going to be good. So regardless of whether or not he's out or not, the fact is whenever he does come back, he's impactful in so many ways. So now the actual question becomes, who's the third midfielder, right? So we got plenty of options, of course. You know, plenty of decent options. Valverde, Modric, Cruz. Heck, even Mitoma made it into the nominations, which, you know, if you're like me and you're running a Japan RTG, that's a plus for you if he ends up getting some kind of nomination or even some like SBC or something, you know, something special, right? Or even a fan favorite thing, I don't know. But if we're talking about who's likely going to make it, it's a big choice, right? Oh wait, actually no, never mind. There it is. I was overthinking it. Why? I don't know why I was overthinking it. I forgot Jude Bellingham was there. I don't know why. I just didn't see him for some reason. It just never crossed my mind. But now that I see him, I'm just like, dude, of course. All right, well there we go. Midfielder done. God, I feel so dumb just even like trying to be contentious about it. But nope, that's pretty much the team. Jude Bellingham. It's weird that because I didn't see him for some reason, so I thought he wasn't there for some reason. But I know I was like, wait, someone's like missing. Someone like really good is missing in there, and it's like, yep, it's Bellingham. So there you go. That's the three midfielders. So now we're going into the attackers. Heung-min Son, as much as I like him to win, he's gonna be probably nominee. But who knows? Maybe he won't because he's gonna have like multiple freaking cards. Now, there is a bit of contention here, like specifically here actually, because I know, well, we know for a fact, right? One of them is going to be Mbappe, right? Where is he? Where is Mbappe? Wait, where is he? He's supposed to be here, right? Did I miss him? Where is he? I think I'm gonna miss him, right? Am I dumb? Where is Mbappe? I don't see him anywhere. I'm probably really dumb, and I just maybe my eyesight is like messing up already at this point. But I just cannot find. For the life of me, I actually cannot find. I can't find Mbappe. Oh, there he is. Okay, good. All right, there we go. Okay, good thing I'm not blind. All right, so Mbappe, that's surefire. He's gonna be in there for sure. God, I feel you can tell I just woke up, man. I'm literally trying to find everything. All right. So now the second attacker. This is where it gets kind of contentious. Of course, Haaland is a strong consideration, I think. Yeah, I think Haaland will make team of the year. To be fair, he will make that team of the year. Let's see here. Harry Kane is a strong contender. He's always been the top scorer. Salah is a really strong contender. Now here's the stronger question. So I see a lot of people putting Messi as their 11, right? I think where I kind of have a bit of a problem with that is that, you know, listen, man, I think Messi is the GOAT. Don't get me wrong, right? Messi is the GOAT, right? But if we're talking about like what Messi has accomplished, right? People do bring up like the World Cup, but again, some people have mentioned the World Cup happened last year. Well, specifically 2022, like the winter of 2022. So technically, it doesn't fall within it technically would fall within the year of FIFA 23's Team of the Year, right? But then they bring up the Ballon d'Or, and I'll be honest, the Ballon d'Or, it kind of surpluses me. The one time that I actually feel like it like lost its meaning is when they canceled Ballon d'Or when Lewandowski was deserving of it, right? To this day, like everyone would pretty much say Lewandowski should have won that Ballon d'Or, but nope, they just had to cancel it for some reason. I know it's because of the pandemic, right? But at least hold a virtual one. At least acknowledge that he was successful in that year, right? Regardless of whether the pandemic was there or not. Either way, I think at this point, like some achievements can only like a lot of people already don't believe in the Ballon d'Or already at this point. It's pretty meaningless, I would say. And it is a pretty good reward, right? But I still think that even in this year, he's not had like a super great season. Of course, he kind of like diminished after the World Cup. That was mostly through PSG's fault. To be fair, they were putting him down and stuff like that. He was not happy being in PSG. So that's why he moved to Inter Miami, and he didn't win him a trophy. He didn't win him their first trophy, right? But it's MLS. So that's where I kind of stand on Messi. He could make himself a 12-man or something like that, But as for these 11, I don't think he makes it there at this point. Neither does Ronaldo. Osimhen can make honorable mention because I know people are not going to vote for him, right? Per se. Salah is a strong contender for that. However, man, this is pretty tough, because you take away Messi, right, and it just feels wrong, but at the same time it's also like it's kind of how it is right now, man. Let's see here. Let's think about this. See, because I'm thinking Harry Kane, but I'm also thinking Salah. Like Salah is a strong contender for me. Obviously, other than Mbappe and Haaland, who are already in there. This is pretty tough. Oh boy. Vinny Jr. has been a standout. He's likely going to get an honorable mention. See, because I think Osimhen is more deserving of getting into Team of the Year, considering the year he had with Napoli. He still was the top goal scorer, and for a good amount, he's still scoring goals with Napoli, regardless of how bad they're doing. But sometimes the results of the game can matter when it comes to you scoring the goals. You can score as many goals, but sometimes the success of the team amplifies your spot. And I guess that's where, I don't know, Salah right now is still really good. Man, this is tough. This is really tough. I don't know why. Like a lot of people will have their mindset on Stump, but I'm just thinking like more rationally, right? I think, okay, now if we're thinking about EAFC, right? I'm thinking like realistically, but now if we're thinking EAFC, Messi's going to make it, obviously, right? Messi's going to make it 100%, I think, right? A lot of people are putting Messi into their votes. And so when I think of people putting Messi into the Team of the Year, he's going to be there for sure. So I guess, if we're thinking about it this way, that's pretty much going to be the vote now, I still have a bit of questions about this, Messi, but, I'm not going to really be like, I'm just going to be like, okay, whatever, that's fine. Messi can make it into the Team of the Year. It's not a big deal, right? So I guess we're going to submit this then. Yeah, I guess we'll submit this. So this is going to be the Team of the Year, at least for me, but also what I think people are going to vote on as well. So, Alisson, Van Dijk, Hernandez, Alexander-Arnold, Kim and Jay is the one that's probably going to be the more contentious spot for everybody. But I think in general, Bellingham, Rodri, De Bruyne, that's pretty solid. Mbappe, Haaland, and Messi are likely going to make the Team of the Year for sure. So, yeah, that's going to be the vote, and that's who I'm putting into Team of the Year. So, with that being said, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you all next time. Let me know who you voted for on Team of the Year. I'll likely respond to some of you guys if you guys have any opinions about this vote, you know, and let me know if you guys did think that any other player would deserve it, right? So just let me know. All right, I'll catch you all next time. See ya.